We are very close to one of the most important religious holidays in Turkey and throughout Muslim countries. Kurban Bayramı, also known as Eid al-Adha. Kurban Bayramı, Festival of Sacrifice. This holiday commemorates the willingness of Prophet Ibrahim to sacrifice his son Ishmael for Allah, who provided ram instead. As a part of the celebration, we sacrifice sheep, goat or cow and distribute the meat evenly to families, friends and the needy. Being charitable is one of the 5 pillars of Islam. Kurban Bayram is very much about giving to those less fortunate, spending time with loved ones, and feeling grateful for all we have. Eid Mubarak is the official greeting in Arabic, which we can translate as blessed holiday. In Turkish we say İyi Bayramlar, wishing someone a good holiday. In holiday, elders are usually kissed on top of the hand, which is then touched to the forehead. Homes will be cleaned in the days preceding the holiday, and the new clothes will be purchased as visits will be paid amongst family and friends. In the last years, I shared many vlogs about spending Eid al-Adha in my father's hometown with my family, prepared a festive Turkish Eid breakfast, shared many recipes you can make with meat. For example, this kavurma is one of the oldest way to preserve the meat throughout the year. And we use this for breakfast, egg dishes or any kind of meal whenever you want a ready meat to add to your dishes. In this episode, I want to cook a traditional kurban meal we make during the Kurban Bayram, which is et kavurma. It is simply sautéed meat served with rice. And of course, we finish it with a sweet, beautiful Turkish baklava. So let's begin. I'm heating my cast iron white pan. You can use stainless steel. Heating some butter. The butter is from the leftover butter that I turned into ghee for making the baklava. And I put 600 grams beef chunks and going to saute until it changes the color. I covered the meat and continue to saute until all the water is evaporated. And check the meat. Usually it takes about 3-4 times to add about half cups of water and continue to cook until meat is completely soft. Keep the flame very low and check frequently because the water evaporates quickly. And add enough water until the meat is very soft. Here is the final look. And now I'm going to transfer my cooked kavurma meat into another smaller pan and going to cook my rice in the same pan. Using the same pan will give the extra flavor from the bottom of the pan, the meat flavor to our rice. I added about 2 tablespoons butter and some vegetable oil, and I soaked my rice in hot salty water for half an hour. And in this version we're not gonna use orzo pasta or vermicelli pasta as I do usually, because this is the traditional one. We just use only rice. Adding 2 teaspoons leveled salt, and I continue to saute for 3-4 more minutes. Since we don't use any pasta with our rice, the rice soaks less water, so for 2 cups of rice we add 2.5 cups of hot water. Drizzle a couple of drops of lemon juice and a sprinkle of sugar and cook simmering on low until the rice soaked all the water for about 15 minutes. Turn off the heat and make sure to let it rest before stirring, and gently fold after about 20 minutes of resting at least to make it fluffy, and our rice is done. Close to the serving time, I heated the meat again with some butter to give extra flavor. Traditionally, we season it only with salt, and when serving, we sprinkle black pepper if we want. But oregano also would be a nice choice to flavor. Let me show you how we traditionally serve either on Eid or when we have other celebrations or big gatherings. When someone dies and you cook this meal, you get a nice bowl, medium size. To the bottom, add some from the meat and then top it with the rice. Make sure to press it a little bit because we're gonna give the shape of the bowl, and turn it onto a plate. If we do this for big gatherings, we also serve on the side some baklava and ayran, yogurt drink. Okay, my friends, this was the meal. Simply, I just wanted to show the et kavurma. To turn the table into a festive Eid celebrations, you can add zeytinyağlı yaprak sarması, rolled grape leaves, Turkish börek with cheese filling, cook some sherbet like Ottoman sherbet, purple basil sherbet, and turn it into more festive meal. Don't forget to share yours. How do you celebrate and what do you cook? Include the country you are from. In the next episode, I'm gonna show you how you can make the Turkish baklava using phyllo sheets. You can check the other links to make baklava from scratch and my menu ideas. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye. Afiyet olsun.
Alabilirim.
Gözükmüyor. Ama duyuluyor ses. Paylaşabilirim.
Ama
Düdüklüsün.